we have a stud finder. I was just like, and if you have that stud finder like calibrated incorrectly, you could really fuck some shit up, including like you might find a pipe. Learn that mid drill. Matt, friend of ours who's staying over, is like, yeah, let's hope that you don't hit a pipe because the water access is kind of right over here. And I stop mid drill. And I look back and I go, okay, everybody independently verified that I found a stud. I'm drilling into a stud. Damn it. We all stood over this stupid stud finder for 20 minutes making sure. Kyle.
Yes?
How are you? You doing okay?
I just sprinted across the better part of a state and a province to get here on time.
Yeah.
I abandoned 2 troops whose a car did in fact break down on the way. So they're on the side of the road somewhere. Just same thing that happened last time. But this time I abandoned them.
Are you kidding?
Same unit?
Oh. Brenda very nicely texted me. And
That's never good.
asked yeah. The last time she texted me was when you like basically broke your foot, and she was like, you might want to message him because he's pretty stressed. She texted me to make sure that you were able to take a proper and good shower before we start, and it's okay if you need to go.
I did in fact already shower.
Good.
I included that in my 5-minute estimate.
Well, good. I'm glad. Brenda was like, he's being a bit extra today, and I just wanted to make sure that he was doing okay.
Working. I had 2 spicy chicken Asiagos.
Ugh. From where?
Wendy's.
Oh, you're gonna have the grumbliest farts.
No, I'm not. You don't understand. My body and I have an agreement. I put food in, and it doesn't complain.
It doesn't complain. Yeah, we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
How's everybody else's week?
Pretty great.
Good.
I went to a resort on the island. Sorry, Jack, to cut you off.
No, go for it.
Well, that's it. I just went to a resort on the far side of the island.
Ooh.
Yeah, I should have gone first because I went to a community play. Yay.
Ooh. Like Victoria Island?
Yeah, we went all the way to Ucluelet.
Oh, I've been there. That's
Yeah.
really
My mom made corned beef, cabbage, and potatoes, which is actually delicious.
I broke the shit out of a howitzer.
On purpose?
Yes.
I just fixed them all. Well,
No, these were...
oh, okay. Yeah, fuck those guys.
I just...
Which one of your guns aren't you using? Okay, that's my parts gun.
The military is a sight to... It's great to hear.
You know what I realize about this whole thing that's going down in Iran right now? Trump just fired every single person that is involved in destroyer, submarine, and carrier command, and replaced them with basically IT guys and yes men all the way down the chain into the Middle Eastern theater. And we are now totally reliant on those people for strategy and with this entire thing.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to position their elements properly.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The most effective, strongest military force on the planet being managed by toddlers.
Yeah.
I'd like to start over. Can we just go back? And go bring clock back a couple of weeks. Somebody shoot. Yeah.
What you really need to do to unravel all of this is you need to go back to the 1980s.
Well, yes, that. Also, let Donald Trump buy the Buffalo Bills. Donald Trump would have never become president had he been able to purchase the Buffalo Bills. We would be living in a timeline where Donald Trump is known as the guy who owned the Buffalo Bills before he drove them into bankruptcy. That would have been his legacy. And instead, the NFL forced us into the timeline where he's the president.
Do the thing I rushed hundreds of kilometers to do.
Kyle, relax. You came for this. No, you didn't come for the other stuff. You came for this. I want all this shit about I drove. You came for this. This is what you came for.
Also, I'm avoiding my character dying, Kyle, so be a little considerate, please.
I just gave you a nice treat. Check your messages.
I see it.
If you can't use that to survive, I don't know what you can do.
There's my treat.
I'm gonna use
Oh, you don't get a treat, Diego.
Yeah, Vale just...
Let me be clear. I'm gonna use
is a treat.
Yeah. The trash man.
Let's get started and fucking kill ourselves, I guess.
Nah, listen. I'm telling you something for sure. So okay, let me do an intro. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. To give everybody
Don't worry, I'm going to be cutting all of this.
Well, go ahead.
Well,
you better get ready for a recap.
No, for dramatic effect, we're cutting from the lightsaber noise to combat. All of this doesn't exist.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
I might throw it at the end. But.
So, listen. This game has a couple of things, right? Specifically, unless for whatever reason there's another threat that you're unaware of that's in this building, it's 2v1, and I have the same amount of turns as you, one person does. What I will say is, yeah, this assassin, I told Tristan and I told Diego this. There's a chance that you might die. Some of you may die. But that is something I'm willing to live with. However, death doesn't mean it's the end, right?
It's all cool. If I die, I come back as a Force user. And we'll all have fun.
Yeah. So, again, action economy is the way it is, right? I don't have legendary actions. I have an action and 2 maneuvers at most. And that's it. You have double that. I have a couple of other things in my favor. You have specifically action economy in your favor. Which is why I have I've done a little bit of wargaming. because I needed to test stuff. This is one of those times where who goes first kind of gets it. And I'm going to tell you something. Because Kybax saw the lightsaber go, saw a split second before, the lightsaber came on, that there was somebody waiting, I'm not going to get a surprise round. Had I gotten a surprise round, you guys probably would have been in trouble. But now it's just luck of the die. My cool versus your vigilance, essentially.
Tyler over here, like, I am a generous god.
I am. Like, I promise you, I've given you every single thing I possibly could have.
We believe
So
you.
that's why I say if you die, I'm completely okay with that, because that's how it was supposed to happen.
I definitely should not be at 11 wounds. Why was I at 11 wounds?
Well, remember when I was saying that was wargaming?
He forgot to
use
put
your
your wounds back.
Yeah, I forgot to put your.
In fact, because he didn't delete any of the rolls, if you scroll up, you can see how the fight went.
No. Hang on. I thought I deleted everything.
You did nothing.
What do you mean? Oh, I just deleted it for me? Great.
Yeah. Just don't scroll up. That's why I'm telling people not to scroll up. They can be trusted.
Yeah, don't scroll up. Everybody already scrolled up. Last we left off, Kyle, give us a recap.
Let's see. We started in Yakima this morning. Cold breakfast, waiting to leave. No, wait.
I do actually want to hear that. Like, tell me what your day was like.
I assure you don't.
Cold
Let's
breakfast,
see.
but at least a good cold breakfast, like good, like fresh fruit, like granola.
All right. Starting our 6-month interlude. We don't actually need these recaps. No one listens to them except Trev. And he's not even here.
Listen, if we're gonna play that game, arguably we could just play and not record it, but it's fun.
Also valid. No,
We get
it's fun
views
because
sometimes.
you like to ask me to do this.
I do,
Indeed.
and it also it gets me warmed up. Whatever.
Cameron spends most of the time trying to stabilize the government for the better part of a couple of weeks. This is technically a 6-month interlude, but somehow in those 6 months we ended up having an entire session today. During that time, the Kybax, Vale, and Cameron bullied Lina into building them a ship, which she did beautifully, because it's Lina and she can assemble anything with duct tape and faith. Duct tape and
Duct
faith.
Words are hard.
I'm
are.
tired. I slept in a truck.
You're doing great.
Doing great, sweetie. Come on, bring it home.
As the ship was being, tested by Kybax, Lina and Cameron were sitting on top of the Stormrunner, and Rolana was getting rather jealous, so she came up and had a nice little picnic, and we had a nice little heartfelt moment before sending the boys off to a perfectly normal, we're going to fly into space and ask a couple of questions mission, and not, we're going to encounter yet another lightsaber-wielding psychopath, because apparently they exist around every corner.
We
Vale
also
and
kidnapped a
Kybax- Kidnapped a hut, I was going to say that. Who is currently on the ship, because they have not dealt with the hut specifically. Cameron did reach out to her side piece through her OnlyFans, which was routed through several planets throughout the core, having received an encrypted message which took Jack next to 0 time to unencrypt.
It was fun, though.
It was fun.
I'll give you more of that stuff. It's fun.
Whee!
Everyone likes a good cipher.
That's it. We ended with the encrypted message. What more do you want?
Well, all right.
You gave no indication that you were done, to be fair, Kyle. You just kind of stopped talking with no...
Which is a universal sign of
The two
done
autists
talking.
that are in the call. We're both looking at you like, and? I'll side with them over you any day, my guy. Just kidding. I love you.
Unless it's a rules question.
In which case,
there was no tone of finality in your last sentence. It was just it was like you were going to flow into another sentence.
The end.
The end. Right.
Thank you. That's what we needed.
All right. The feelings that I get when I spent too much time on this map, and it really is the simplest thing in the world. So I'm gonna get made fun of it, and it's okay. We're gonna move over to it.
Tyler had to do his own map today. I'm sorry, I was busy with my adult world.
Oh, come on. I also had adult shit to do today. I mounted a TV for corn's sake. All right.
You're like 25. You'll mount anything that moves.
Heresy detected.
All right.
Or the Emperor, goddammit.
The dead live, or dead speak. Is that what it is?
That old gem.
I can't hear it.
I can hear it.
Nope. We
Everybody
can definitely hear
it?
that. Yep, I'm going to have to adjust the audio in post now. Thanks for that.
No. Sorry. Yeah, I put it back down to what it was before.
Yep.
Right?
Now I'm going to fix it.
Okay. Let me go ahead and I need to have everybody roll for Destiny. Not unimportant, this one.
Yeah.
I'm feeling safe.
Hey.
Don't. Yeah. Yes. Nom. Oh, and that's
it's
it.
a tie.
Ooh. With Destiny balancing on a knife's edge, we jump in. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lay out the scene. I would really like to hear the music, but whatever, it would distract me anyway.
I hear it.
You know we can individually adjust our own volumes, right? So set yours, and then I will... Actually, correction. You're probably setting the master volume instead of your own personal volumes. You set the master volume and then adjust your personal volume. There are 6 sliders.
Oh, the tab was muted. How the fuck did that happen? Stupid.
Oh. Sorry, I can't fix stupid.
Sad.
Believe it.
Right.
I've been trying.
It's been my friend
for
how
years.
many years?
So, as previously narrated, you walk through the sort of little waiting area into an open and a jar door. Not currently pictured is blood covering the floor. What I will say as well is that there are very clear drag marks that are heading in the direction of where you just came in from.
Okay.
The lightsaber sound occurred from this guy. As you turn around to face him, I'm going to start an encounter. Please, everybody, add yourself to the initiative.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Are you sure? Everybody?
Not everybody. No, not everybody. Just the people that are in the scene.
And this is vigilance, you said?
This will be vigilance for you. Cool for me.
I will take a stress to roll have a success.
All right. Here we fucking go.
Oh, that lines up perfect.
All right. Who would like to go first?
Can I, please?
I mean, you're closer.
Okay, let me claim that initiative slot. Hit the jetpack and do the free action of a movement to get back away from this guy.
So it's a maneuver to move, right? Or
no, because that's an ability that we said we agreed to when I got the jetpack. Remember?
Okay. Yeah. Perfect.
I can do that once.
Okay. Sounds
yeah,
good.
once. Hit that back off. bring up my Bola Carbine.
Okay.
Maneuver to aim.
Okay.
And this is 1 difficulty.
All right. Add 3 to the difficulty.
Shit. Okay.
For everybody, this NPC is a very high-powered NPC. They have Adversary 3.
Sorry, what now? I can't hear you over all those successes.
That's 18 damage. I am going to crit that. I'm also going to ensnare. And what the hell? I'll crit another 2 times because I can.
One of these days, I'm going to stop stressing out about combat in this game.
Yeah. 1 moment for me.
Yeah. Take your time.
Okay, and were you firing for stun?
No. This scared the shit out of me. No, absolutely not. He would not be firing for stun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Arga, like, I'm going to surprise my dad with this cool lightsaber I found.
15 minus 5 is 10, and what, how many crits?
3, with an ensnare as well.
You see that the assassin is ready. Lightsaber out. You see that the Bola Carbine, the net lashes out, quick as a flash. 1 hits across his shoulder. He uses the Reflect talent.
Okay. What does that do exactly?
I needed this.
You see that he's able to deflect almost all of the damage, but that ensnare quality still gets him in the arm and loops him back. And you said that there are 3 critical injuries?
Yes.
Okay, 1 moment.
Part of the appeal of this weapon is that for a Mandalorian, it's hard for a Jedi to reflect it entirely.
Did that dude just...
2 damage.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He's incredibly consistent with his percentile rolls.
All right, so for his critical injuries, he gets a 63, a 60, and a 73.
What are those?
Those are... A 63 is slightly dazed. A 60 is an agonizing wound, and a 73 is a hamstrung.
So what do those do exactly?
Let's see. Slightly dazed. Target is disoriented until the end of the encounter.
So he adds a setback die to all of his rolls.
Target loses hamstrung. Target loses their free maneuver until the end of the encounter.
Okay.
And agonizing wound. Target increases the difficulty of all brawn and agility checks by 1 until the end of the encounter.
Okay.
Pretty good. Those are 3 very useful wounds
Anakin?
right now.
No.
No, that's not Anakin.
I was zoomed out.
That's just some guy.
Darth, some guy, we meet again.
Okay.
It's pronounced some guy.
Hard.
It's kind of like
Okay.
Imagundi.
And what is? And the ensnare quality is just ensnare 1. So does
for a
the-
round.
Correct. So 1 round of ensnare.
Mhm.
Okay. And I'm correct in saying that ensnare is just an immobilization. Is that right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Immobilized for the duration.
And I can also attempt a athletics check as an action to break free.
That's
Yes,
correct.
it is a
Am I-
very hard athletics check. Is I believe, either
difficulty-
hard or very hard. Which is difficulty 4 because of his wound.
Right. Yeah, it's a brawn check, so it would be difficulty 4. Sounds good.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's actually I'll take 2 maneuvers and I will do the two strain to do a maneuver and do the take cover maneuver to give myself an extra defense.
Okay. Sounds good.
It's 3 strain altogether, and I had 1 advantage left over, so I'm gonna take a strain off.
Gotcha. And you get one. You get a strain off. So it was.
It was
your critical rating.
I spent
score is
3 this whole round.
Gotcha. And you have superior quality. So you did 6 advantages.
Mhm.
6 advantages, getting 3 critical injuries, and then you had 1 left over, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, folks. I have to step away for just 1 moment.
I should have my knife. Where's my knife?
I wasn't listening to that for the entire break.
Yeah.
Is your
It
knife in
always
your
struck me
locker?
as such a low energy song for battle to be happening to.
He loves it.
No, I don't know where it is.
I don't remember seeing a knife when I was dicking around with your shit.
I had a vibro knife.
Did you hand it off to anyone?
Think so.
You sure?
I'm not positive,
Maybe-
but I don't
Maybe
think.
the boy?
Maybe? Did I give him my vibro knife?
Hmm. Oh, I can't actually look him up on this one. Over here. Picking carcass character sheet. Hey, 1 vibro knife.
Oh. Okay then.
And so many 10 mil sockets. So how's everyone doing?
I'm pretty good.
That's good. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I'm taking the next 2 days off.
Figured.
Exciting. Anyone interested in why our illustrious GM decided to abandon us very, very quickly?
Why is that?
Because he can allegedly see the future, but misappropriated the noun. His food is coming back to bite him in the ass.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Have any of y'all played Fights in Tight Spaces?
I've had fights in tight spaces before.
It's a fun little game. It's like, I think the best way I can describe it as is John Wick as a roguelike deck building game. Someone's laundry is done. Oh, I need to get through Fallen Order as well.
Hmm. Well, it's a good thing him and Matt aren't planning to breed, because his bloodline is weak.
Right?
Also, I don't want to think about the implications of impreg.
Oh, that is cool. There is a good thing happening in the US, which is nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Adult smoking rates are at a record low. It is statistically rare.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah, it's below 10%. Fucking fantastic.
Randy Waters is a son of a bitch.
Asumi-chan still hasn't updated.
That's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich.
Hey, buddy.
Welcome
Ow.
back.
Wow, I can't believe I scared the shit out of you.
God damn
Really,
it.
it really did poke me on the shoulder and say, "You need to fucking run. You really."
I didn't actually pass that on.
This is an emergency situation. You have to run. And I go, oh, I'll be right back.
What's it like having such a weak pelvic floor?
Walked calmly out of frame, threw the door open, and went. My tummy got the grumbly and said, "Get fucking ready."
We're evacuating.
Yeah.
I have never had so many notes in the first 40 minutes.
All right. Okay. So how we doing, guys? So 2 wounds. I have. Oh, thank you. All right. Get my life together. Apologies. So I've lost my free maneuver. That's right.
Correct.
Yes.
So you have to spend.
And also for this turn, you can't move.
Immobilize.
Gotcha. Because of the ensnare, right?
Yeah.
Essentially, we just really wanted to lock you down.
Yeah. Okay.
Because, lightsaber.
Scary.
You see, this person's hood was over his head for the primary, the sort of the attempt at a swing, but then you sort of go, oh shit, you boost away, and then take cover. Vale, you turn towards him. His hood goes up, and you see an alien visage like which you've never seen before. White, pale eyes, charred, dirty pink skin, stretched back across a gaunt and bleeding face. You see blood actually trickling down from the little bit of the bola that whipped out. And this person's mouth opens, and something very unique happens. Inside, you see nothing on the inside, no teeth, just a gaping black maw. And you feel your body lurch, both of you. Looking at you, though, Vale, the biological parts of your body are racked immediately with a brief pain. Your auditory sensors, the things that let you hear for an infinitesimal second a blood-curdling scream, and then they go deaf. I'm making a roll. This is a maneuver. I'm spending 2 strain. I'm going to spend a dark side point to upgrade my roll. For a single moment, you feel your entire body just lose its sense of place. There's a thing that humanoids have, that humans have. It's kind of like how a bartender can reach for a bottle without looking at it. It's sort of a sense of, it's like a sixth sense, a sense of yourself in surroundings. Yeah, proprioception. That's the word I was looking for. And you lose that for a second. But Vale, your auditory sensors are able to filter it out. You immediately take 2 strain on a failure. Using that advantage for the 2 strain. That is the maneuver that he uses. Give me just one moment here. The music inside your head turns back on. All right, one moment. I thought that I had this added. I don't know why it wasn't there. One moment. Okay. I'm going to roll for a force power. My apologies here. Just making sure I have it set right. Okay.
Force rating of 3? Jesus Christ. Oh no.
I take 2 strain. There's one to activate. Reaching out, you see with that same hand extended to you, Vale, brings his hand in, and you feel your throat close. You're held in place, and you take 3, 4, 5. You take 6 wounds, ignoring soak.
Hey.
That's not too great.
You feel immediately your cybernetic systems go into overdrive, taking the place of some biological systems that are deactivated. You fell under the harm force power. All right. That was my maneuver. So to be clear, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. All right. That is my turn.
Okay, Vale. Fuck. Okay. So Vale begins choking, and then as the choking fades away, he drops his arms and his vibro swords extend. And I'm going to actually step up to the ensnared Jedi.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and hit him with my swords.
All right. Sounds good. Your base difficulty is still 2. Is that right? You don't have any talents reducing that?
Not to reduce difficulty, but I was reading, and I think my difficulty is actually 3 for my 2 weapons. Because I'm supposed to increase the difficulty by 1.
If you're using paired weapons.
Which
We can double check. I'm not sure about that specific.
Diego?
let me just...
I remember going opens.
Yeah.
I believe the increase in difficulty is for auto fire, not for paired weapons.
2-weapon combat.
Yeah, it's
you
pick the weapon that has the worst of the 2 stats, but because you're using the same weapon, they have the same.
Yeah, they have the same. So it's still 2. So this is for like if you were trying to have a gun and a sword.
Yeah.
You would pick the worst of your the worst difficulty in that regard. Yeah. I think. I don't know why anybody would do that, but
Maybe somebody wants to be a space pirate.
yeah, I mean,
Some people call me a space cowboy.
Okay,
Those
and I'll
who
leave it
call
at difficulty 2.
Him
Difficulty 2. He has adversary 3, so you increase by 3. So you're
Increase the
going to
difficulty by 3?
Yep.
Jesus, okay.
Jesus.
I'm going to use Frenzied Attack to suffer 1 strain, and then upgrade my ability by 1. And then I'm also going to take a light side point. I'm going to spend a light side to upgrade it again.
Okay.
And if I suffer... Yeah. If I suffer 2 strain, I can take my second moon over to aim, correct? And give myself a boost die?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I will do that as well, just to really fill up this dice tray here.
Fill her up.
Hey.
Perfect.
And a crit.
And enough to activate your other weapon.
I'm going to activate my other weapon.
I just saw Tyler mouth the word shit.
So that's 8 points of damage, ignoring 4 soak
And it's
on
8 points
both
twice.
swords. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 16, ignoring 4 each. So 8
So-
twice.
Yeah. To be clear, it's 8 twice, not 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each hit
Ignores 4.
is 8.
Yeah.
That is incredibly important.
Yes.
And really shitty for me. Okay.
Think, what is...
So that is 14 wounds, I believe.
Let's see here. So it's 8 twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And you're...
Ignoring 4, 8,
Yep.
ignoring 4.
So 8 minus... So... Oh, wow. Equals 7... Oh, wow. That's what I'm saying, because that, yeah, I mean, because action economy really, it sucks, because I have a certain amount of resources to do this.
And
I'm gonna-
removed a few of them.
I've got 3 advantages. I used
Yep.
1 to hit. I'm going to use my second to crit. And that's... includes the vicious, so it's plus 10.
On your crit table, yeah. So it would be, you're currently rolling at plus 30, and it would be another plus 10, so plus 40.
Good news. I don't know if you can crit on the first hit. You can't. I don't think you can crit
Crit both
It
swords.
would-
twice. So it has to.
No. Just a quick Reddit thing. I'll have to check if it's accurate, but it does say as long as you have the advantages to spend. You still have to spend the advantage for the second crit.
Right.
So only
not
one
talking
sword
about
would
you
crit.
needing- So only one sword would crit, right?
Right.
Because you only have a certain amount of advantage. If you had rolled one more advantage, you could have done 2. Which
Well,
would have been
that's
really
just it. His
I
no,
have
he's got
3.
3 advantages, and we've
I need
reduced both
1.
his crit and his paired.
1 and 1. So I could do
So
2
for
crits.
3, it's
With a-
2 crits?
Yeah.
Oh,
no!
It took us a while to build our trash man into a blender, but we did it.
So it would be
Oh,
plus 40
no!
and then plus 50.
Oh no! All right. Fuck. Okay. Well, I mean, it's just luck at that point.
Well, so I do want to do the 1 crit,
And then you want to see what happens.
and then I want to see what happens because I have something else that I might want to do.
All right. So, yikes! Oh no!
Yeah, me rolling those 3 crits really, really put us over the top.
Fuck. Okay, so
Wait,
I'm
hold
go-
up. Page 158 of Edge of the Empire core rulebook. Apparently, you can only crit a target once.
Oh no, really?
Yeah. I have to actually pull up.
Oh,
the
you
book.
can't get critted 3 times on the first turn.
Yes.
Seems more appropriate.
Ignore all of that until the fight is over.
But it's in. We looked it up now, though. You can only do one.
I know.
It makes sense, right? Like, why would
I'm
you?
pulling it in the actual book, but I'm going to trust the fact that a guy gave a reference.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do the first one for now. So at this point, yeah, I am going to spend a strain to do reflect. No, excuse me, because you see that as you come and approach this guy, even restrained, you might have programming that might assist with this. Go ahead and make really quick, Vale. Give me a. It's going to be a knowledge. Give me a warfare check, and it's going to be difficulty 3. I'm sorry. Nope. This is difficulty 2. Just difficulty 2 for you. A piece of programming that you haven't really interacted with before flips on. Vale knows this person has advanced lightsaber training immediately from the get-go, because immediately upon losing his dominant arm, he grabs the lightsaber from his restrained arm and flips the lightsaber backwards and has an offset version of Form 5. So he's fighting in Gemso, which is
Anakin's.
go ahead.
Yes to both. You cannot activate a secondary crit, however, you can spend the additional advantages to add plus 10 to that one crit roll.
Oh dear.
So you can ramp up the
So then
single
I would have added 2. So it would have been rolling at plus 20 that first time. So what would that
so
make
it would have been 1 injury at plus 20 instead of 3 injuries at subsequent 10 and then 20.
Okay. That's really impactful, because that could be good. Instead of 3 injuries, I have 1 injury.
1 injury.
Yeah, so you'd have
So
the one that
like-
you got in the 70s. Actually, it would have been 80s. So we'll just go with the 70s for ease of math. We'll delete the other 2.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank
So
you for
you get rid of
for looking that up.
You get rid of
So,
the
no
agonizing wound
agonizing
and you get rid
wound.
of the slightly dazed, but you keep the hamstring.
Yeah. So I still don't have a free maneuver, which sucks. Okay.
The main reason people listen to this is because we look up rules.
Yeah,
They don't know
literally.
what rule they're going to learn today, but they're going to learn something.
It would
So-
help if the book was laid out in a way that was at all conducive to learning how the system worked.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
True of so many RPGs.
Anyway, so he falls into Gemso, which essentially is Sheehan, which is meant for reflecting blaster fire. Instead, he's using it as deflecting a melee weapon, a lightsaber, essentially. So you see he actually flips to a backhanded form and is able to... You're sort of going at both of them, sort of whirling dervish. And he's fighting you off to the point where he actually doesn't take any wounds from you.
Wait, wouldn't he have to activate it twice to do that? They're 2 separate hits, so he'd be reflecting each.
Well, we're just talking about the first hit. The
okay.
second hit hasn't happened yet. So your first volley, he's able to fully block every single hit. However, where the critical injury comes in is you're able to make him move in a way that damages him further from the bola. You get him to like overextend and have to pull. You see arcs sort of go down his body, and he goes "Ah!" as he's sort of fending you off.
No. Baby girl.
I know it's a scary fight, Jack. I'm trying my best. Baby girl, no!
It's too scary.
Lola is trying to get my tacos.
All right, so you're going to
Okay.
activate a crit on the first hit, right?
Yeah, so I spent 1 advantage to hit him twice,
Twice, right?
which he reflected the first one, but the second one goes through.
Well, so I just reflected the second one because you're just going to do the crit on the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, crit on the first hit. So the critical injury still can happen, even though he
Yeah.
takes no wounds from it. That's fine.
Yeah. I'm going to spend 1 to crit. So it's 1 to hit,
You
1 to
have to
crit,
take
and then
damage
the
for a critical
last one.
Really?
You have to take.
Yeah.
I have to take damage. Oh, okay, that's
A critical
better for me.
injury can only be triggered on a successful hit that deals damage that exceeds the target soak value.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
So no crit.
No crit.
Wait,
You
so
always got. Yeah.
what I'm confused about is this: the reflect talent allows him to reflect the damage of an attack. Yes.
This is not the reflect talent. This is the parry talent.
Or
So he has. So parry is for melee. He also has reflect for blaster.
right.
bolts.
My question is, would he have to pay for it twice?
Yep. He did.
Okay.
Yep. So he paid for it. He paid strain for you. He's paying strain for.
Well,
Sure.
no, I meant because it's 2 different sources of damage. So if you reflect one of the 8s, there's still another 8 coming for you. It would be a separate source of damage, so you'd have to parry it twice.
Yeah. So if I we haven't resolved the second attack yet. If I want to, I
Okay.
would need to spend again. Yep.
Okay.
You're
okay.
But
you're right.
because the first attack didn't do any damage, Diego couldn't activate the crit if he wanted to, so the advantage is still there to activate on the second
So I
sword.
still have
Gotcha.
2 advantages.
Okay.
Okay.
Understood. Understood.
Yep. So you still have 2 advantages. Now, spoiler alert. It only cost me a strain to do this, so I may just reflect the second one too. But it's still important because I only have a certain amount of strain, and I don't have drugs to inject into me that make strain go away, or allies that can just jack me.
Okay. So instead of doing a crit, because I didn't do any damage,
Yep.
I will spend my second advantage to activate my knockdown passive.
Okay.
So that means after I hit with a melee attack, I can knock a character or target prone by spending an advantage.
Right. Okay.
What does that do
It
exactly?
just makes him like prone, and then you should get boost die on attacking a prone character.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Is that not a thing?
Yes
I
and
think.
no. Diego gets advantage because it's easy to stab down, but lying prone gives you defensive against range.
So it's up to you if you want to. You would know that. So if you don't, I know, buddy. I'm sorry. I made.
All right, I'll just take my 3 advantages and go fuck myself.
Well, no,
You
you
have
just
other
take the
things
next
you can
first
do.
turn and stab him.
be a
The
thing.
turn order. Then you go again. You stab the shit out of him. He takes his turn, stands up. Kaibak shoots the shit out of him. We all go home.
And there are also just like there are non like skill spends for advantages. Like if you wanted to recover strain, or if you had other things that you wanted to do with the
That's
the
what I was
3.
looking at. No, I used 1, so I have 2. I'm going to use another one
Yeah.
to knock him down,
Okay.
and then I am going to use the last one to recover strain.
All right. Sounds good. So, and then you still want to attack again, right?
Well, yes, but he should be prone now, unless he's got a thing
Right.
that says I cannot be knocked prone.
Right. And he does not. Gotcha. So he is now prone, so that gives you a boost die for, well... So I think the second hit just happens if you want it to happen, and then I need to spend a strain to reflect it. The boost die will then come in on your... Well, because you're not rolling to hit again for the second hit, right? 'Cause
No,
it just
I'm-
happens.
My plan was it's the 2 attacks, and it's the combination of the 2 knocks him prone, and then
Yeah.
I'm going to take the first slot at the combat reset and then get my boost die.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. So just for that, so I'm setting another strain. This is fun. It's fun finding all the little like weird, interesting rule things that we haven't really done before. Okay. So you are taking the first initiative slot on the next round?
Yeah, if I successfully knock him prone, then I'm going to follow up the attack.
You successfully knock him prone.
Okay.
Go ahead and I wonder is it a boost die or is it an upgrade to your roll? Honestly, if you it's probably a boost die is what I would say because it gives you I'll say a boost die here. So yeah, you got another difficulty 5 melee. Add a boost die to it. Let's see if you hit.
No. Just 1 second.
Oh. Hey, I'm having a lot of fun, guys.
So I was doing some reading. He's prone now and he has the lightsaber in his hand, right?
Uh-huh.
I will spend both of my maneuvers to target his lightsaber.
His lightsaber. Sure. Okay.
I'm trying to knock it away from him out of his hand.
Okay. So you're attempting to disarm him.
Target specific item or hit location suffer 1 setback to next combat check.
So, in lieu of doing damage, you're looking to just get the lightsaber out of his hands.
Get the lightsaber out of his hands. Knowing that he's well trained in the lightsaber, I want that away from him now.
Okay.
Is it possible to destroy it?
If it's immune to sunder, no.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Not a lot of lightsabers are immune to sunder.
No. No. To be nice, I opted for a basic lightsaber and didn't mod one. So, I didn't get the cortosis hilt. Nope. Decided not to.
So, if I interpret this correctly, it's a diff 2 melee check with 3 boost because I'm using my first and my second to target the lightsaber, and I get 1 setback.
Gotcha. He's still go under the adversary talent and get a ditch because it's against him still. So it's going to be, you still add 3 to the difficulty because it's 2 base, right?
Yep.
So it's going to be difficulty 5 for you. I promise you, if you disarm me, I'm going to be pretty upset.
Well, that sounds like I'm going to spend a light side point then.
Yeah, uh-huh. It's going to be really fucking good. Come on, god damn it.
It's a triumph!
It's a triumph!
He's in the, for the listeners at home, he's in the corner.
He has put himself in the corner.
Kind of facing the wall. Now he's walking back a little bit like a dejected toddler. He's got that kind of energy.
We have made our GM a very sad panda.
All hail the conquering heroes.
Before this, I continue doing my job, and I don't know why I do this when it works against us. We typoed on your character sheet, Diego, it spent a triumph for prone. Not advantage, so he's still standing, so one of those boost die wouldn't exist. Doesn't affect this roll.
No, it's just 1 advantage instead of 2.
Yeah, I don't know why I started looking up Naka, but yeah, we typoed it on your sheet.
Okay. Thanks for the false hope and then the rug pull.
You still succeeded.
so
There's
I still did
nothing
it.
changed.
You still did it. Yeah.
Still did
Yeah,
it.
all of that happened. But he's standing when you did it for the narrative portion of this.
Okay, so
Well, that's actually good for me if I can take the next turn, please.
what is this?
You rolled a triumph too.
None of this.
So for the triumph, I'm gonna ask you: do you want to destroy the lightsaber?
I mean,
You do.
The quick answer is yes, but
What would Vale do in the heat of the moment? You get an opening, man.
yeah, if he gets an opening for that lightsaber, he's taken his vibro sword and he's just smashed into pieces.
You see this guy, he's so good at a lightsaber. He's so good. He practices 4 hours every day. He really just he's put his 1,000 hours into it, and he really takes pride and you see you lord over him, holding your vibro sword against him, face fully emotionless. You see his hand is extended like this, so you can see the top part of it. His hand comes undone, and you see an area where you could slice. Top 4 fingers on his hand, bink, off. And you see that the lightsaber falls to pieces, and a scythed in half kyber crystal falls out of it. It just sort of disintegrates because you got rid of everything. It's covered in dark, red and tinged with black blood all over the hilt. What do I do now? I don't have a lightsaber.
I mean, you still got that force choke bullshit you did.
Yeah, but that's not my main thing. You got rid of my main thing.
Hey, I didn't do it. Diego did it.
All right, I'm gonna try this again. Forceful stick. I'm gonna fucking ban you, Kyle. When you send me that shit, it just drives me up a fucking wall. You want to know what you just sent?
What'd he send?
He's taking a screenshot of it.
Find something else sword-like in the room.
That's
Dear
what I
Princess
meant.
Celestia, I didn't learn anything. I was right the whole time.
There's at least something on that back table that can give you a hand.
There's a pretty dirty syringe right here. You could, give him a disease.
You can give him Hep C. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take a few weeks of pills. It's gonna suck.
Can we? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Can we just take a moment and just? This was Diego's time to make Tyler walk away from his chair. Let's just take a moment and enjoy this. Someday Trev will do it. He'll be the only player of that session.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this thing again. Hang on. That's better. All right.
Oh no.
Oh, And I add. So I commit force times 12. To strain. You see in pain almost, you see his eyes roll back and they turn a deep, ashy, like dark red. The blood pouring out of his hand immediately stops in midair, and his eyes go down and he looks at you right in the eye. Vale, that your ear functioning is unable to stop at this time. Every glass surface in this room shatters. Both you and Kybax are immobilized. And I don't have any advantages. You're both immobile. You feel the scream just sort of shock you to your bones. You are incapable of moving. You see even your like airtight helmet, Kybax, it pierces right through it. You feel a deep-seated primal fear. You are going to die. And you don't really feel that very often. And when you do, you feel righteous about it. This time, you feel tears well up. Every muscle in your body tenses, and you are just terrified that it's now your time to die, and you have not concluded anything. And as you are immobilized, he's going to take an action and try to fucking get out of his bola carbine. Fucking go. He's really like you don't really process it, but all artifice of being cool or badass fades, and he's really just like trying to get that shit out. He's gonna do an athletics check, difficulty 3. I'm spending a dark side point, and I no longer have to add another difficulty. Please, God.
Why wouldn't you have to? Oh, yeah.
Can't get out. Didn't build this guy to be buff, unfortunately.
My turn?
Yeah.
So I can't move, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I can't seem to take my slot.
No, he didn't end his turn.
Yeah.
No, I don't like it. Really? Yeah, the rum's really bad. I don't like it. You don't like the rum? No.
Hi, Matthew.
You really like it? Bleh. Don't like it. Sorry. That was a Coke Zero and rum slushy.
So, this would be a diff 4 because he's still a nemesis, even without his lightsaber, correct?
Yep.
I get a setback die from attacking him, but that setback die is removed because of the bola carbine, so no setback die. I'm going to spend 2 strain to aim twice. and spend a light side point to gain an additional die. So I'll ensnare him, crit. That's 18 points of damage that he'll have to do the thing. And I'll add a boost die to Vale's next check.
18 minus 5 is 13.
Kitty.
Oh, he can't parry because he doesn't have a lightsaber.
I know. Hi, Ruthie.
I forgot about that. Nah.
Diego, have Ruthie give you a hug and a kiss for me because I feel bad. Ah, Clementine.
Come on. Are you going to get on the shoulder or not? Oh, you just want to set up. Okay.
And would it be okay for this one to be stunned? Because I think he was very surprised the first time, and this time he's like, I want to get one of these motherfuckers alive.
So you want to do it stun?
Yeah.
Okay. You're still going to do the critical injuries, though?
Yeah.
Okay. How many critical injuries is that? Just one, right?
Just one critical injury. He will roll that at plus... Let's see, that was... This will be plus 30 now?
Yeah, this is going to be the third total. Your
so
first,
plus 30.
Diego second, yours is third.
I didn't.
Oh, do we
crit.
ever roll for Diego's? No, I don't think he ever crit.
Oh,
I did not crit.
Right, he didn't crit. All right.
Oh, so
Yeah,
plus 10 then.
Just plus, plus 20, because I already had one.
Oh, plus 20. Yes.
58. You're looking at agonizing wound. Increased difficulty of all brawn and agility checks by 1.
Yeah, that's exactly the one I wanted.
And you're hitting him for stun?
Yeah, so that's strength.
You rope him around the head. The bullet carbine hits the back of his head against the wall, and he falls unconscious. One moment. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Slumped down, currently being tased, is this very scary looking Jedi. Lightsaber in pieces on the floor. Uh-oh. Here comes big boy.
Kybex is going to step over and secure this man with some handcuffs. He has some binders.
We should
behind
also
his-
gag him if possible.
Yes, and binders behind his back, and I have some cloth somewhere, I am sure, that I can turn into a gag.
Okay.
You're in a
Yeah, all very easy.
something.
Can you not be right there?
But keyboard.
Kybex hits, enters in Cam's communicator frequency. So, we ran into a little bit of a hiccup.
What happened?
A dark Jedi attacked us.
Lina?
Hmm?
You see, Lina sees Cam's face just, like, eyebrows shoot up. And then
Elijah,
she suddenly looks
slides out from under
concerned
the
and
console she's working
confused.
at. What's the matter? Something broke?
A dark Jedi? Another one?
Are they okay? Wait, they're talking to us. Of course they're okay. Again?
She kind of looks at Lina like, I know, right?
Can't let them alone.
Yeah, we went to see the doctor that was supposed to be helping Vale, and oh, I'm sorry, that thing let out a sound I ain't never heard. It got straight through my soundproofing.
At the mention of the doctor, Vale's gonna follow the blood trail and see if he can find a body.
You see that the blood trail, it looks like it starts down by this little computer console over here. And you see drag marks out the door, out this door here. This is the door that you came in on. And you see the drag marks continue down the little alleyway, back out into Valrune, or Kalrune, excuse me. And you see that it stops at the street, and the trail goes dead.
Okay. I was gonna backtrack, but this is all happening while Kybax and Cam and Lina are on the comms.
Yeah, as soon as Vale comes back, did you find anything?
Blood trail goes to the street, but then disappears. There is no body. The doctor may not have been killed, but heavily injured.
With as much blood as is on the floor, is that a deadly amount of blood, or is it like a blood trail?
Go ahead and give me visual calculus. No, sorry, I was playing Disco Elysium earlier. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Diff 2.
All right.
What's blood?
Yeah, you're looking at this blood trail. You have no way of knowing. The floor is really dirty. There is also other just blood on the floor. This is a pretty back alley establishment. It's rather muddled, but what you can see is there are clear drag marks. Whether or not the person was lethally injured or not, you're unable to determine. However, you can determine that there's no body here or out in the street. So whoever they are, wherever the doctor may be, they are probably injured, but to what degree, you're not sure.
Okay. Well, if you can get in contact with your girlfriend, Cam, and let her know that we've got one of these Dark Jedi alive.
About that. No, I can't.
Are you telling me that we have no way to get into contact with my son?
For the record, you are the one who said that.
Do you have a plan?
Well, what do you expect us to do about it, Kybax?
I don't know. Maybe find out what's going on, get us into contact with someone who can tell me what's going on before I start hunting people down.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Can I find a scalpel in here somewhere?
A scalpel?
Yeah. I think I see one on the table right here.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
I take it for later.
Okay.
I'd like to access the computer and check the most recent logs.
Okay. You see that it's password protected. Go ahead and give me a computer check. What exactly you're trying to view the most recent logs?
Yeah, like the most recent transmission or communications.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I love that post-it notes are universal.
Hey. Hey, let me see if I can find, where's the pointing thing? What's that?
What's what?
Hold on. Hey GM. Hey GM, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to explain that.
Huh? Sorry. I don't understand. What did you? Did you
Hey GM.
Yeah.
What's up with the lady?
Huh? What? I don't understand what you're talking about, bud. I'm just.
That one right there.
Do not look behind the.
Only Kymax can see that.
And we feel. You can't see that. Huh? You see empty vats with nothing in them.
Huh, that's a weirdly human-shaped indentation in all those wires.
Yeah, weird.
And are these Pokeballs here? What is?
Yeah, a couple of master cubes. Yep.
Da 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 da.
Okay. Did you roll a computer? Sorry, computer check difficulty 2 for you, Bill?
I'm gonna be dragging this guy by his scruff everywhere I go.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm typing something up here quick.
Just want to see if the doctor acknowledged or was made aware that Vale was going to be coming to her clinic.
Very good question. You see, that's a very good question. You see that there is a signal from on the same trade route that Lastria sits on, of that dignitary mentioning that somebody that you would be stopping by. I think they mentioned that Vale is going to be coming in and to see you. I have a potential. You see, it's a little, it's pretty formal. A potential client will be stopping in. All I know is his name. He has some very atypical augments. He seems to be heavily augmented. Probably a good venture for scientific study, as well as whatever services the android requires. You see a couple of personal log entries. It wasn't a big log writer until a couple of days ago. You see an entry that you see a lot of like computer access logs of now deleted file headers with just like standard alphanumeric systems of naming. Those files are since deleted, but you see that they were accessed. The same file was accessed a few times a day, every day, until stuff stopped.
Your favorite porn video.
Would it be possible for me to attempt to recover that file?
Potentially. Would be difficult, but with the benefit of a decent amount of time, you think you'd be able to.
How much time is a decent amount of time?
Well, it's rebuilding old files that were since deleted, and deleted pretty categorically. You would need to go back into the computer archives, see if there are any temporary versions that are still living, or if there are backups hidden somewhere. This person is a cyberneticist who also seems to be pretty adept at programming computers. Past the front-facing system, it seems pretty heavily encrypted. Something like a difficulty... if you're looking to completely rebuild the files, it would be difficulty 4. If you're looking to get an idea of what was in the files, maybe look at file headers that haven't been deleted yet. If you're looking to find some scattered information, it would be difficulty 3.
Can I provide assistance? Untrained, but...
Yeah, boost.
Okay, I'm going to try and rebuild the file itself.
All right.
So diff 4, that's not computers. That's too many dice for computers.
I think the reboot command is under that directory that's named boobs.
Diff 4, I'll spend to upgrade.
All right.
But it's 80085. Hey, we win.
We win Star Wars.
Roll credits.
I win at D&D, something that is both normal to want and possible to do.
So, takes a little bit of time. You jack in, and you're able to rebuild the file. The file is a log entry from, looks like research notes and laboratory data. The timestamp would put it before you were left on the junk planet.
Random.
Yep. you see the first page is a list of detailed schematics. Designation, working title, Versa.
I'm sure that's wholly unrelated to your character.
Working title, Versa. And you see a large sort of like version 0.001, 0.009, 0.018. And as you are flipping through these, you begin to recognize yourself in these schematics. Ooh, excuse me. You see the earliest prototype versions of your cybernetic mainframe, of your implants, your cardiopulmonary, your artificial cardiopulmonary system. It looks like Dr. Orlin was a part of the original team working with Dr. Pavel. You see that, yeah. If Dr. Pavel could be considered your father, this person could probably be considered your mother. You see, along with a lot of your detailed schematics, a lot of personal log entries. You see a list of demands that were drawn up to be given to Dr. Pavel. Full autonomy, potential rights of reproduction, freedom of movement, the right of self-determination, essentially a cyborg Bill of Rights. And this was sort of her idea. You see that she must have gotten in at the beginning. You see these log entries. This is a lot to read, so if you want to take this time to read it while you're here,
Vale would take the time. Like, this is intelligence that he did not have that pertains directly to him, so he's just like, gimme, gimme, gimme.
As Kavax is standing there, his boot is on the Sith's neck, so if he starts to stir, boom, boom.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, so essentially this woman, you don't know anything about Dr. Pavel other than the fact that he was not a very good guy and he was marked for death. You see one of the last log entries in these deleted files pertains to the fall of the Empire and Dr. Pavel's insistence that they continue this program no matter who will be the benefactor. And you see the initial entries of the Remnant kind of encroaching, Imperial control, the idea of defecting, and Dr. Orlin did not want to do that. And you see that she has been mostly on the run, trying to help people where she can. The last thing I will say is that there is you see attached to that last log, I'm leaving, I'm going to obfuscate my movement. There is a letter that is left for you to find in case these were to become public. And it essentially says to you that you deserve everything: self-determination, right of movement, all of these rights, and a really, truly, and dearly heartfelt apology for everything that you were put through. As you finish looking through the logs, how does Vale react to getting all this information? And do you have any questions? Is there anything that you're looking for?
Not specifically, no. It's kind of like the floodgates have opened, and now Vale is being assaulted with like this knowledge of, you know, where he came from and who had a hand in making it. And I think Vale's emotionless, but I think he kind of like his brain's a little scrambled and he's not entirely sure what's going on.
Okay.
Well, is there anything in there that is like as he's going through it and I'm looking over his shoulder, is there anything in there that explains, like, why is this person here? Did she think that people were closing in on her? Who was looking for her specifically? Like, does she have any like journal entries that are like, hey, I'm getting worried. It feels like they're closing in on me, that kind of thing.
So a pattern throughout her recent life shows that she doesn't put down roots for long. She finds work, typically working with the underprivileged and sort of the forgotten members of society in the galaxy.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You see that Cato Nemoidia is the latest on a stop of core worlds, and you see that she's been traveling across the galaxy as well to the Outer Rim, that sort of thing. Never staying in one place for very long, maybe a month around there, until she either sees an Imperial presence crop up, even if it's just a couple of stormtroopers, or if local authorities begin trying to leverage her, like try to like make her pay protection money. You see that there's a lot of run-ins with gangs for her, and you see that the Corpo gang that runs this Kalrun, the bridge city that you're on, seems to have been giving her a wide berth, paying for her services, but hasn't been a trouble. You do notice in her room that there were bags packed. And they were being packed rather quickly.
Okay.
So there's no journal entry that says, I saw this person and I'm leaving, but certainly was in a hurry to get out.
Okay. Can I search this guy's pockets? Like, what does he have on him? Yes.
Sure, I'll tell you exactly what he had. I was wondering when that would happen. Like, are you just not going to loot the loot, or what?
Well, I just didn't want to interrupt Vale's, tender learning that his mom really didn't want any of this for him.
Vale's he's going to extract that file, and take the information with him, so that his plan is to show it to Lina. And as he's extracting it, his fist comes up and then just goes back down.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. I take off whatever armor this man is wearing as well, because I don't like it.
He is wearing underneath a simple black cloak. You see a very sleek but still heavily armored. It is a set of armored robes that look handmade.
Hey, Vale, weren't you looking for these?
Robes?
Armored. Ding, ding, ding.
Not specifically, but I will take them if... Well, no, I won't. My encumbrance is maxed out.
A slight Canadian accent popped out of Vale for a second.
I clear off the dirty table, put it on the cart.
Okay. You see attached to the back of the armor. Do you take his armor fully off?
Hell yeah. I'm going to have to hit this guy again. I don't want armor in the way.
Okay. He's wearing a simple undergarments that are like form-fitting, that are like, it's like a compression. Kind of like if you're naked, if you ever take all your clothes off in Knights of the Old Republic, it has like a form-fitting suit that looks like a part of your body texture. That. Except it's black. As you take off the back set, you see a small bag that's almost like has a messenger strap underneath his cloak, and a satchel about this big sort of clunks out. You see a small black case pops out.
Does it look... Can I check it for traps? I guess.
Want to check it for traps?
Yeah. Is it booby trapped?
Sure. Declare a difficulty. What do you want?
2, I guess.
All right. Cool. Perception check.
Perception check.
You have no idea whether or not it's strapped. It looks like a normal case. There doesn't appear to be a mechanism on it at all.
I hold it away from myself and open it up.
You open the case. Okay. Let me describe to you what you find inside. You see a large bore, what looks like a large needle, a needle about that long, very thick, large bore.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the needle it appears to be like one that is like an auto injector, like you stick it past the little lip and it automatically goes in.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in the reservoir is a swirling purple, pink, hazy, foggy substance that's undulating inside of the canister.
Does it look like that? What was it called? The force liquid that we found in the other place.
The X6?
Yes, X6. Thank you. There, it's been a little bit.
It does.
Okay.
This looks like a genuine and true example of the X6 in a auto injector.
I'm gonna go ahead and close that. Okay.
What do you do with it?
I set it on the table alongside the armor.
Okay.
And then I go through the rest of his bag. Is there anything else in his messenger bag?
In his messenger bag? It's just big enough for the case.
Well, then what? All right.
Oh, he has so he has a communicator, like a small, like, it's only set up for receiving information. Mm-hmm. A small holocom. It doesn't really have anything else.
All right, I'm gonna go to comment. Hey, Lana, how do you look at a holocom's contact history?
So we've been over this. You pull up. Well, you're not talking about your own console, are you?
No.
Oh, okay. Because your password's still 1234, unless you've changed it.
I don't
You might
need your
wanna change
sass.
that.
I need help.
Okay. Yeah. So, okay, and I'm going to guide him through pulling up the caller ID list on this.
Basically, I want to see who's contacted this device.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a computers check. You can take trained assistance from Lina.
What's your training in computers, Lana?
Yes. I've got 3 ranks of it.
So it would be 2 yellow and a green for me.
Okay.
And you said difficulty.
Oh, it is set to receive only. It appears to be the Star Wars equivalent of a burner phone. And it seems to be encrypted. So go ahead and, it's going to be difficulty. I'll say difficulty 3.
Okay. Who called this guy?
Hmm. You see, there is you see a couple of text communications on this communications device. Let me take a look here.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
One moment, everybody. Orders, the word orders. Extend observation, secondary targets incoming. Neutralize and silence.
That didn't work out too well for you now, did it? And I set that to the side then? Is that, as long as that's the only communication in there, yeah?
Yep.
Set that to the side. Anything else? Or just the force stuff in a communicator?
You have a couple of sections of Kyber Crystal if you want to grab those. The ruined hilt of a lightsaber. You can take that in your inventory if you'd like.
Mm-hmm. You didn't even have any credits on them. Okay.
As you go through, you see this the Jedi.
I pull out a
Jilts.
disruptor pistol and stick it directly between his eyes. Good morning, sleepyhead.
And you see blood streams out of his mouth. Again, not healthy blood. Dark red, black. Just sort of pools out. And you see his face as he does that becomes much more gray and gaunt. and you see that he starts to shiver.
Did he just take a suicide pill?
You didn't see him crunch anything. He's sort of sitting there. His like cataracts and like white pale eyes with a very thin pupil just sort of darting back and forth.
Steady now. Can I, like, what does he do? Does he look scared?
Make a medicine check.
I'm not good at that.
Difficulty.
I can give you untrained assistance, but that's about it.
Medicine check diff 3, man. Yeah, you're not a doctor.
Jesus.
And this guy is...
Yeah, I really don't. I have no idea.
He seems really cold, and he's lying there making grunting noises. He seems to be physically alive. He's not really saying much, though.
Dude, Cameron, should we keep this guy alive?
What do you mean, should you keep this guy alive? He's alive?
Well, yeah.
You know these long-distance holo calls cost credits, right? You just kept us on mute this entire time?
No, this was a new call. I ended the previous one. They don't charge you for the first 15 minutes. Didn't you know that?
No, we told you that so you could contact Cargo feeling guilt-free. No, we definitely get charged.
Well, maybe you get charged.
You can't threaten your way out of a phone bill.
I guess. I mean, Republic Intel's probably going to want to talk to him.
I'm gonna turn on my helmet cam and stream and so what should I do about that then?
That is not going to help Cam's earpiece see what's going on.
It's I called you on the holocom.
Oh. This Cam is just looking at this like, why are you asking me?
Well, I'm not asking you. I know Lana's in the room.
No, go ahead and ask her. I like to watch her struggle.
Lana, now is not the time. I think he's dying.
I cannot stress this enough. Am not a doctor.
You're the closest thing we got.
I inject you with random amounts of Bacta. That's it.
Like I said, you are the closest thing we got.
Kybax, you're not hearing me. Inject him with Bacta. Hit him with a stim pack.
All right, I hit him with a stim pack. Does he look like he's getting any better?
Because after that, I am out of ideas.
Do you want to roll medicine, Kyle?
Sure. Don't want Lana to prove herself wrong.
You can choose not to say anything. In the meantime, you stab him with a stem.
Yeah.
I don't have my med pack, I don't have my anti-shock blanket, I don't have my little MD4 droid, and I still somehow succeed.
You're looking at this guy. You make a professional diagnosis You sometimes if Kybax hasn't been hurt for a while and you haven't injected him with drugs for a while, you actually see him get a little shaky. This reminds you of that times like 100.
Yeah. Cameron, you see her get a little uncomfortable. He's withdrawals. Kybax, he's going through withdrawals.
Oh, well, hold on. And you see the camera pan, and he turns and walks over to the table and opens up the case. Could it be withdrawn from this?
What the fuck is that?
You know we don't get color through the holocron, right?
Oh, yeah. It's purple and glittery and swirly.
It is an X6 auto injector.
Thank you, Vale. Yeah, probably, but also don't stab him with that. Because chances are he'll just kill you.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. I'm gonna go ahead and take put the pistol against his head and say, now, if you try to make that noise again, I'm pulling this trigger, and you get to go on to whatever the Sith equivalent of hell is. And I'm going to pull the gag out of his mouth.
Wow.
Why'd you attack him?
Orders. A horse, incredibly like feeble voice pops back out at you.
Orders from who? You got a name?
One moment. Moff Staffan.
Moff Staffan, and that's Saffen.
Fin.
Fin. Moff Staffan. Okay. Why'd she tell you to come after us? What's she looking for? Hey now. You want more of that stuff?
Jeez.
I need you to pay attention. Answer my questions.
His adversaries must die.
Adversaries must die. And
Peace is a lie, there is only power. Peace is a lie, there's only power. Peace is a lie.
do I recognize that? I recognize that, but do I recognize that?
Make a lore check. Diff. Yeah, the time period that we're in, that's not really something that people talk about.
Right.
Diff 4 lore.
Can you believe that they were teaching the Sith code at the academy yesterday? My kid came home quoting that shit.
You have no idea what he's talking about. The ravings.
I mean,
the ravings of a drug-addled maniac is what it sounds like.
peace is a lie. There is only power. Peace.
Hi, back.
Hey, yeah.
Put the gag back on.
All right. I mean, he pretty much gave us everything useful he has to tell us, right?
Mm-hmm. I'll see about contacting Republic Intelligence.
Tell them they have 30 minutes to get back to me, or they lose a source of intelligence.
Yeah. Can you give me an address? Where the fuck are you?
Where are we? We're on Cato Nemoidia. I can tell you that. Ah, shit, I still gotta drop off that hut.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey, Vale, you watch this guy. I'm gonna go check on the hut.
Affirmative.
I go back to our ship.
All right. What are Lina and what are Lina and Cam doing?
Once that call ends, Lina's nursing a migraine. Okay. So what do we do?
Try to contact Republic Intelligence through other means instead of directly.
We do know where they hang their hat. That place on Tanab.
Yeah, what was it?
Was Warehouse 7, the bulk grain reserves. But Lina quickly goes over to a computer and runs the astrogation on it to see how far away it is.
Right.
And if they're on Cato Nemoria, then with a class 2 hyperdrive. So she's basically plotting both courses and seeing how long it would take both ships to meet there.
Okay. Can you do that math? Because I don't have a capability to do that.
Oh yeah, no, I've already got the answer. I just need to know if Lina gets the answer.
Okay. So you're looking to roll out trade.
Well, Lina is doing math. Cam's just going to try to contact the warehouse on the Hollow.
Okay.
Threats when you're doing math.
Math is scary.
Yeah, it's yeah, let him call and then take some time to astrogate for 2 different ships from 2 different points.
Train A leaves the station.
That.
All right. Let me take a look here. Where is... Oh, rip, I just opened the graveyard on accident and Alan Jitro was in there. Rip.
Also, can I get a sheet for
That is amazing out of context.
For, what do we name
Yes,
the Veiled Hunter?
The Hunter's Veil. And yes, you'll get a sheet.
Veil.
I've been busy.
But you're not the GM.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll really go with that.
I'm the M in GM.
I'm the M in Bader. Never mind.
No, you just you run the game. I master everything else.
Yeah, absolutely. The rules, the maps,
Diego's expectations,
and he
watching the soul.
He makes
Watching the soul get
he makes
crushed
my
when
job easier, and I couldn't be fucked. All right.
I don't make all the maps though.
Yeah,
We can
bring us
see
back
names.
to
Yeah. I usually just take maps.
All
I try to
right.
give credit.
For that here, Cam, you reach out to Tanab.
Yep.
Thank you for calling the Tanabian Logistics and hang on, there's the Agricultural Logistics Bureau. Your call is very important to us. For you since you have had dealings with DST before, you're able to sort of get through the phone tree. It takes a bit, but this is Corporal Tesh Feyroon of the Tanab Logistics Bureau. I believe you may have reached the wrong extension.
Do you forget that Tesh Faroon defining features of Zap Brannigan?
Well,
I was forgetting that.
now.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Look, we've got a situation unfolding.
Oh, thank
Kato
fuck.
Nemoidia.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I've been waiting for somebody to call. Do you know where anybody is?
I know that Kaibax...
They're on, yeah.
Yeah,
What is Kaibax saying?
He's on Kato Nemoidia, and he's just captured a Dark Jedi who claims to be in service of a Moth.
Does this Moth have a name?
What was the name, Lina?
The name was Staffan.
Moff Staffan.
Checking. One moment. Moff Staffan. Well, reported dead, so that's a start. Oh, yep. Worked for the Imperial Bureau of Science until he was apparently stationed on a Star Destroyer that got leveled during the death of the Death Star. Presumed dead.
Telling me he worked for the IBS.
Yeah, well...
I'm sorry, who else is on this call?
No one else was. That was out of character.
I don't I'm fucking with you.
Do you think the IBS and the ISB got their mail mixed up a lot?
Yeah, probably.
Absolutely.
Well...
And you're saying that Kaibax got this name from a Dark Jedi?
That he currently has captured and is going through some pretty nasty withdrawals. And Kaibax also said that he's going to execute him if you don't have someone there in half an hour.
Someone in Cato Nemoidia in half an hour?
It was if someone doesn't contact me about where the fuck my son is.
Yeah. If someone doesn't contact him about where his son is in the next half hour, he's going to execute this Dark Jedi.
Well, he's going to execute the Dark Jedi?
Yeah.
The Dark Jedi is still alive?
Yep. Seem to be sans a couple fingers, but...
Oh, well, that's more like it. You said in withdrawal? That's new. Withdrawal from, I'm assuming, the X6?
Yeah, we seem to have found an injector of it on site.
You have an auto injector there?
Yeah.
We didn't think that they had progressed to that point yet. Okay.
Am I clear
Well,
to know
I
that?
can tell you this for sure. No, you're not. You're not clear to know anything. You're not clear to know my name. You're not clear to know
You
my
introduced
boss.
yourself
You're
to
not-
me.
Hi, Tash.
No. Oh, hi. No. Your group is a walking security threat. And I truly have no way of dealing with it other than the fact I've instigated it. It's my fault. So no, you're not cleared to know any of this. But you know it now. So unfortunately for you, that means you're in it now too.
I mean, we kind of already were.
Yeah. Let the Mandalorian know. Let Kybax know. Karga is currently being trained so that when he goes on assignment, he doesn't immediately die. In order for him to be trained, as I'm sure the Major let him know, he needed to be isolated. And he needs to learn how the Jedi did it, even if he's not going to be isolated and all that good stuff about his emotions and whatever. Okay. I can see if Kara can reach out for a couple of minutes via the HoloNet. I can't make that happen, though, because they are outside of communications range. I can put through a missive. It's not going to be in half an hour. But let Kybax know if the risk of him not getting a communication in half an hour means the death of a Dark Jedi. Unfortunately, I'm here to tell you, probably should die anyways.
I figured, but there was an assumption that you wanted to interrogate him.
Well, the fact that he was left alive by Mandalorian strikes me as very interesting, and really, congratulate Kybax on some character growth. I mean, that's great.
Oh yeah, it's a fantastic improvement. I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, me too. Was he able to? I mean, what happened to the Dark Jedi? I'm assuming had a lightsaber.
Probably it wasn't mentioned.
Okay.
Like I said, the guy was missing a couple fingers. So I presume that's how they got the lightsaber away from him.
Okay. Listen, I will have the Major reach out to all of you. Stay safe. I'll tell you one thing. They have obviously perfected their creation method of this drug. Okay. You all need to be prepared for the eventuality that you're going to start running into more and more of these guys.
Yeah, I don't know what you expect me to do about it.
I don't know, man.
See if I can buy a shotgun, I guess.
You will not be buying a shot.
Oh, and one last thing. Havela was being weird and wanted me to maybe try to message you off books, and this is a couple of weeks ago. I'm not stepping into whatever relation, whatever you guys have, whatever bed. I'm not about that. Suffice to say, I don't care.
Okay, did she have a message for me or something?
It's not appropriate. I'm a dude. I can't say the things that she said, even though she's a woman.
Noted.
Yep.
I know I like
it. Was very pornographic in nature, and I don't feel like we've reached that level of our relationship yet. Y'all are freaks. Bye.
Totally unprofessional. You're a little away from vanilla and they call you freaks.
But two, no, we're not going to do it.
All right.
Okay, so
let's get Kybak back on the hollow.
we can be in Tanab in 6 days. The Veil can get there in 11 days, but we can converge in Serapin in 1.7 days.
Okay, cool. How fast can we get to Captain Nemoidia?
Oh wait. I don't know. Call it just short of 2 days.
All right. Well, we
As
might
long
want
as
to,
they
depending on what's
stay
going
there.
on Captain Nemoidia. Yeah, I'm gonna try to raise Kybaks.
All right.
Go for Kybax.
Hey, do you remember when Major Rannick took your son for training?
Mm-hmm. And he said very explicitly that I'd be able to contact him if I needed to.
Do you remember how he also might have mentioned that in order to learn how to control his force powers, he might need to isolate for a while? That's apparently what's going on there. He is in training. He's fine. They will try to see if they can get a couple minutes for him to reach out to you.
Okay, well, I suppose that's better than nothing. I give him 2 weeks.
Okay, so what are we doing with your new friend?
Well, that is a good question. He does seem to be some kind of addled crackhead who they gave a glow stick.
You look back at him. He's rocking slowly back and forth, sweating profusely, saying, "The Force shall set me free. The Force shall set me free. The Force just
Also, he's doing that.
don't.
Okay.
It'll."
So, when I mentioned maybe interrogating him, they expressed surprise that he was alive. I was told to pass on some congratulations to you.
Well, you know, I figure we should probably keep the ones alive that might actually know something.
Yeah, they were actually very non-specific as to what you should do with him. Do you have access to any carbon freezing, potentially, maybe? Like, is there a bounty hunters guild place you could go to for that?
I'm sure there is. Hold on. And I'm going to pull up the Bounty Hunters Guild for Cato Nemoidia.
Yeah, if all else fails, you can just brick him.
Speaking of, I need to drop off that hut.
Yeah, probably.
Speaking of which, you can just break him.
So I bring both him and the hut onto the ship. It's very close quarters at this point. Thankfully, because the hut is not a spice addict, he's not overproducing mucus, so it's just a normal amount of gross.
Oh.
Dr. Ichuda!
But I fly the hut over to where I need to take him.
Mm-hmm.
Any kind of payout on that job?
The stated pay was for access to this city. You do get 3,000 credits.
All right, I'll take it.
If you're looking for carbon-free stuff, you can certainly try to barter with the syndicate that you're currently talking to. They may have some of that capability, or you can try to find something that's off their books.
Do they have? If it's with the syndicate, do they have like a actual facility, or is it back alley still?
Yeah, it's corpo. They run the town. Yeah, so in the industrial district, they have. It's certainly not the intended purpose of this. But they have rigged up a carbon freezing area. You could put somebody in carbonite or carbonite freeze goods too.
I'd like to negotiate with them for a flash freeze for cold storage.
The person comes out and see it is one of the guys who looks like a ball sack. I forget what name of their species is.
They're Cato Nemordians.
No, the Weequays. A Weequay walks out.
I thought you meant a bit.
There are a lot of ball sack ones. I'm talking old man shriveled ball sack. Sorry. So they come out and they start negotiating with you. They flat rate 500 credits.
400.
I know for a fact you have the fucking money.
They don't know that.
They just gave you the money, Timax. Negotiation different than before.
I'll pay.
All right.
29, 23.
All right. Yeah,
did you give Vale his half? Or you paid for the carbonite?
I still have the money. I think that would put me at 1-4. You get 1,500, Vale.
1,500 what?
Credits.
Vale kind of
has no concept of what money is.
Okay.
Do you
Vale's very used to not having
1,500 credits, Vale?
I do not require it. I was simply assisting you in your task, as you have assisted me in mine.
Well, that's awful sweet of you. You sure you don't want no walking around money?
Currently hold 900 credits that I consider walking around money.
500 then.
Okay.
Kayax, yeah, you realize that throughout this several week process, you really haven't talked to Vale
He's
at all.
hard to talk to.
He is hard to talk to.
Look, I believe Kybax has tried to start conversations, and they just go nowhere.
Oh.
He's like, hey, the weather's nice today.
Yeah, the weather is optimal.
We are in a spacecraft. There is no atmospheric pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So how about them Cowboys? What? Looks over. Sometimes with it, when a crotchety old 80-year-old wearing boating stuff at work comes up and really tries very hard to strike up a conversation, but just doesn't know how to converse to a normal human outside of their social circle. They're like, yeah, I shot 65 on the golf course yesterday. I go, wow, yeah, hey, good job. He goes, yeah, I've done better. I go, okay.
The correct answer is, what is your handicap? So you make them feel bad about their life.
Are you handicapped?
And I was like, good. Oh, very cool, sir. Hey, are you golfing today? No, it's probably going to rain. Okay. Well, have a good day. And then they're like, yeah, you too. Just sort of hanging there. I'm like, just gonna keep doing my nothing. I'm gonna keep typing on the New York Times homepage to act like I'm working. Anyway, so with the Dark Jedi, in quotes,
Flash frozen.
locked in flash frozen. Courses are set and laid in for a rendezvous. Are y'all meeting? Where are y'all meeting? I guess.
Well,
The
Lina mentioned meeting up at Serapin to, I don't know, that's the only place we could converge if we were all going to Snab, but apparently she was not part of that conversation, and all of her math was thrown out the airlock. And now
So they could just
Cameron
come back
mentioned,
to. They could just come back here.
Do you really want them to...
I mean, he's frozen, isn't he? He's a brick. What's he gonna do? Lay on someone?
Die?
Okay.
Viciously fall over?
He's laid down flat. The fighter has one of those cargo bays where like it's the underside of the ship, like under the floorboard. You have to open up the outside hatch and just kind of load it up in there.
No. You need to turn it counterclockwise.
Rotate, swivel.
No. From
Bail.
my perspective, look at me. Look at the way I'm turning.
Okay, yeah. They can just come right back to Lastria. That's going to take them... That's the wrong button. That's going to be all fucky. Let's call it better part of 4 days.
All right.
Awesome. We've got time to chill.
Perfect. And chill you do. We've reached a natural stopping point. So I'm going to say that was a fantastic session. One little housekeeping note as we set off, and because we no longer have need of having a second ship, we might just cut this out. Sorry walks out of her quarters, gives one of these, sprints to the ship, to the Hunter's Veil, and takes off.
Wrong, incorrect. That's my ship.
And that's where we end the session.
I
wanna
think
thank
Sorry
everybody so
just
much for
kidnapped the
playing
Dark Jedi.
No, the Dark Jedi got unloaded. She helped unload it. And and that's where we'll end the session. Everybody, hey, I will say I'll give some uneven experience here. Lina and Cam get 5. I'll give 10 to Kyvax and Vale.
Yeah, we approximately just kind of sat on our ass.
Also, you did. I don't think you
Yep.
gave us XP last session.
Yes, you
He
did.
did. He gave us 10.
Oh, well then I'm at 20. Huzzah!
And thank you so much for playing with me. Bye. That's the outro.
Why the fuck do I have 40 XP marked as available? That is incorrect.